Hi there, my name is Sloan Bullough and I'm here to talk about a couple of restoration projects I'm doing at my 1935 Colonial Dutch Revival house. This house is important in Troy history, and it's also important in my family because 5 generations of my family has lived in this house. This was the house of the editor of the Troy Record, Joe Snyder. He built this house in 1935 with his mother. He married my grandmother after his wife had passed away and her husband had passed away, and they lived here together. The bottom rail of one of the shutters above the portico is missing and probably rotted out years ago. So today I am going to replace it with a new bottom rail. And I'm going to take you through the steps. So you can see that missing piece if you come over here. And it's the horizontal member at the bottom of that shutter. Okay, so it's stile and rail construction, and that's typical of a lot of historic features on houses such as windows, doors, and shutters. The first thing I did was go to the hardware store and get a piece of wood cut to the dimensions that I needed for that bottom rail. Then I transferred the measurements over with a pencil so that I know how large to cut the mortise joint. So this is the mortise, and then the stile, the vertical member, has the tenon. Okay, the next thing I did was I cut some grooves in the wood down here and then chisel them away. So I'm going to put that down and show you what I've got here. Okay, so I've done this here. I've taken a saw and cut some more grooves. I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm going to cut one more. And I'm going to cut these in a series until I get to this line, and then I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to take my chisel and I'm going to knock these off. They're easy to get off because I've cut them in strips. When they are all off, I can smooth out that surface and get it ready to fit into the shutter. When I pair the two up, I can make sure it's the right dimensions. I've got 2 more cuts here that I need to make, one here and one here, to make sure it fits into that shutter up there. But I'll have to do some of that detail work when I get the shutter down. So here you see the almost finished product. That needs some more work, but we're getting there. And the next project is to replace glass in a storm window for the back of the house. So here we've got our storm window, and I've put a bed of glazier's putty underneath the glass, then laid the glass down. Then I have a glazier's point here that's going to get kind of shimmied in to the wood, like so. You just push it in until it's down, and you want it flush with the wood. When that's complete, we're going to take this another bed of putty. So you make a bead and you fit it in here, and you lay it across so it covers up the glazing points, and then you clean it up so it makes a nice clean beveled cut.